Hi, Red-Headed Riding Hood here. Red for short. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm going to read you William Barclay's Daily Celebration. And it's interesting, and I might not agree with it wholeheartedly, but let me explain. It's about saying no, which I have not been very good at. So that's why I don't completely agree with this. It depends on the person. No, a good test of a person is whether or not he instinctively says no when he is asked to do something. Men and women can be classified into two groups: those who instinctively say yes when they are asked for help, and those who instinctively say no. I sometimes think that if I were choosing a colleague to work with, the first thing I would ask about would not be his university degrees and certificates and his academic distinctions, but is he obliging or disobliging? By far the best kind of person to have around is a kind of person who is always ready to say yes when you ask him to do something. And for the most part, that is true. But the tragedy of life is that it is not only to our fellow men that we so often say no. So often we say no to God. We know that conscience is directing us somewhere. We know in our heart of hearts that there is a call to do something, but so often we say no. You can see this happening even with our prayers. So many people try to use prayer in the wrong way altogether. They continuously try to use prayer as a way of escape, as a way of averting something that they believe is going to happen. Their whole attitude of prayer, conscious or unconscious, is that they are always begging God to change his mind to suit them. I don't really think I pray that way either. A lot of times I'm praying for people who are ill to get better, so I am praying God's will be done. I'm praying for God to help my family member or help them to see that they need to get help, something like that. There can be no real happiness in life, and there can be nothing but discontent and resentment and bitterness until we learn to say yes to God. I believe that. This is really another way of saying that there is one person to whom is often the right to say no, and that one person is ourselves. Say no to ourselves sometimes. If any man will come after me, Jesus said, let him deny himself. Let him say no to himself. The New English Bible translates this very well. He must leave self behind. We must learn to say yes to men's appeal for help, to say yes to God's ordering of our lives, but say no to ourselves. And I feel like it's all sort of relative. Right now, a thing I've struggled with is saying no. So I don't have that problem. I say yes too often. So that's where I kind of disagree with that in a way. I see his point, and some people are like, no, people, those are the kind of people that really don't even care. I want a thoughtful answer. Maybe not. I don't necessarily want a person that always is going to be a yes person anyways. I feel like that kind of person is insincere. So, but it made me think of a movie that I like, and that reminded me of myself. It's called Ella Enchanted, And it's a movie about a girl. It's a, fantasy movie, and it's like a fairy tale, and she gets blessed with the gift of obedience, supposedly blessed, quote unquote. And so she says yes to everything, and it's just like ruins her whole entire life. And so she goes on this quest to find the fairy that gave her the gift to take it back. And I just always saw myself in that movie. And then and another movie is Runaway Bride. I always saw myself in that character in that movie also. And she's codependent. Her dad is alcoholic, and she's just like, she doesn't even know what she wants. She's just, you know, I think she finishes school, or she doesn't finish school and goes to take care of her dad in his hardware store, and he gets drunk, and then she can't, like, these guys ask her to marry her, and then she goes and she's going to marry him, and then she runs away. And so it's very interesting. I always saw myself in that character in that movie also. And right now, I'm getting help with this, and I feel like someone I always mention is Joyce Meyer. Joyce Meyer says, we're in God's school, and you don't flunk out of God's school. You just take the test over and over again. So I feel like he's taught me these things about codependency and learning to say no in many situations I've been in, like, doing Airbnb and the dating. I've learned to say no to dating right now. I'm very particular now. Not that I won't someday say yes to dating, but not right now. This video is getting so long. Yeah, Joyce Meyer teaches good things. She has taught on codependency too. A lot of things about that, and even uses the word codependency also. She doesn't so much use it now, but in the past I have gotten materials from her that were specifically on codependency. But right now I'm excited because I started Lisa Romano's class, 12-week breakthrough coaching class, and it's about overcoming codependency and narcissistic abuse and all that. She teaches you to think differently and learn about why the reasons why you're codependent, and journaling and meditation and live streams. And so I'm excited about that. I'm excited that I have a good therapist now that I'm seeing weekly, but next month I'm gonna maybe go to every other week or something. And so that's been good. And hopefully gonna start saving money. Cross your fingers. I have to change some things, and it won't be forever, but I need to save money for a down payment on something, or I don't want to have something with a big mortgage. But anyways, we'll see when I move out of this very nice but very expensive apartment. So that's what's up. You got an update and why I'm learning to say no. I'm getting better at saying no. So, yeah, I've been getting enough. I've been getting a lot of hours at work, which is good. So when people ask me to take their shift, I've been having to say no because I've been kind of stressed and been working a lot, and so there's a balance there. I need to make money, but and don't overwork to be rich. Also, the Bible says so. I don't know. Learning balance, I guess. When to say yes, when to say no to myself and to others. All right, I'm gonna stop. I hope you got something out of this video. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.